Okay. Good morning, guys. Welcome to MGM IT Training Institute. So, as part of functional testing, we have covered what are the topics that we have covered? For STLC models, we have covered waterfall model and VV model, right?
Model.
Apart from that, also we have discussed about the some technical terms like a review, walkthrough, inspection, right? And also we have discussed about static and dynamic testings, right? So, everyone is clear all those topics, or you want have any questions on? If not, we can continue the rest. So, SDLC model. Okay, so we have discussed about waterfall and the model, right? So we'll talk about the spiral model. Here it is analysis. So spiral model. This model is actually suitable for the projects in which clients are expecting 100% accuracy. Means they are expecting 100% accuracy. Means they are expecting buggy-free product. Okay, this model is suitable for specific projects only. Okay, and it has lot of budget and like mainly this type of spiral model will use mainly in the for the scientific researches projects like NASA or ISRO. Okay, they will use they will use for rocket launches. Okay, recently ISRO has launched some what is that mom mission, right? So like that. So okay, they will expect high accuracy. Okay, and also the budget is very high, some hundreds of thousands of crores, right? Like that. So this type of model we cannot use in can't use in our regular software applications because it is high high budget required for this. Okay. Yes. So yeah, the advantages is high visibility will be there for client on his product or project because every time the client is also in the project development only. Okay, and that other advantage it will have merged 100% accuracy means 99.9% the success rate only. Okay, there won't be failure because in each and every phase there are also testing will be happen. Okay, and the drawbacks is it consumes more time. Okay, it consumes more time. Like if you want to develop any space rocket, it will take more time, right? Like years of years, right? So right, that's the reason it will require also more budget is required for this. Okay, this is we want to use here, anywhere here. Okay, in software applications, we only use it for the
And
NASA is to a scientific type of projects only.
model.
Okay, the next is prototype model. Okay, So this model is suitable for the projects in which the clients are not having the clear requirements, and also the clients are not having any idea about the final application. Okay, like so this type of when we use when the client doesn't have any specific requirements. Okay, let's say example, like a client came to us and they're thinking, I want so banking application like this. He will give like this, okay, నాకు ఆ లాగిన్ పేజ్ కావాలి, హోమ్ పేజ్ కావాలి, ఆ లాగౌట్ పేజ్ కావాలి అన్నట్టు ఇస్తారు. బట్ హీ డోంట్ హ్యావ్ ద ఇంటర్నల్ రిక్వైర్మెంట్స్ హౌ ద అప్లికేషన్ షుడ్ వర్క్. ఓకే, అట్ ద టైమ్ ఓకే మధ్య మధ్యలో వస్తూ ఉంటారు, వెళ్తూ ఉంటారు, లేకపోతే మళ్ళీ రిజెక్ట్ చేస్తూ ఉంటారు. సో దిస్ టైప్ ఆఫ్ applications use చేసేటప్పుడు prototype వాడతారు. But nowadays no one use it, right? So if
Yes.
the client rejected the prototype, then we have to stop our work on it. Okay, if at all he accept the prototype, then we have to kickstart with the actual work on it. Okay, so here also the client visibility will be more, scope of getting the projects from the client will be more based on the client satisfaction on the prototype. ప్రతి పేజ్ చేసి చూపిస్తాము client కి, నచ్చిందంటే హ్యాపీ, నచ్చలేదంటే మళ్ళీ ఫస్ట్ నుంచి చేయాలి. సో ఇట్ షుడ్ బి లైక్ దట్. ఓకే, and the drawbacks is the cost will be taken care by the company only. If it all client rejects the prototype, company is going to lose entire cost spent on the project. Okay, mistake done in requirement analysis, design, coding are going to find in testing phase. Okay, due to this way we deliver in time or not. ఓకే, ఎందుకంటే ఇక్కడ ఎక్కడ టెస్టింగ్ టీమ్ ఎక్కడ ఇన్వాల్వ్ అవ్వదు, ఓన్లీ టెస్టింగ్ ఫేస్ వచ్చినప్పుడే అక్కడ వాళ్ళ రిక్వైర్మెంట్స్ చదువుకుంటే, ఎందుకంటే ఇది ఫస్ట్ నుంచి ఫీజిబుల్ గా ఉండదు కదా ప్రాజెక్ట్. షుడ్ నాట్ బి ఇన్ ద ఫీజిబుల్ స్టడీ. ఓకే, ఇది ఫిక్స్ గా ఉండదు కాబట్టి చేసే వాళ్ళు డైరెక్ట్ గా టెస్టింగ్ అప్లికేషన్ డెవలప్మెంట్ అయిన తర్వాతే టెస్టింగ్ వచ్చి, అప్లికేషన్ డెవలప్మెంట్ అయిన తర్వాత వీ క్యాన్ start reading about the functionality of that application, and then only we can start. Okay, so because of this it will take lot of time. Okay, that is ఇవి ఇంపార్టెంట్ కాదు కాబట్టి ఐఎమ్ నాట్ టేకింగ్ మచ్ ఆఫ్ టైమ్, జస్ట్ గివింగ్ హై లెవెల్ ఇంట్రడక్షన్ అబౌట్ దిస్. నో వన్ ఈస్ యూజింగ్ ఆల్ దిస్. I told that only V model and Agile model. Okay, and Agile model I won't tell now it. Okay, I will tell in the module 2. Okay, after practical. Okay, when we are using the tools, right, at that time I will tell about the Agile process. Okay, okay. Uh, Next I want to tell about the STL. What is STLC?
Software testing lifecycle.
Okay, just okay. STLC is the step-by-step process which we are following to complete the testing activities in a project. Okay, what is STLC? It's a step-by-step process, okay, which we are following to complete the testing activities in a project. Okay, here also there are different phases. Okay, to see what are those phases. Means first one is plan. Execution. Okay, these are the phases that we have to check in the STLC process. Okay, what are those? Test plan, test scenario and test cases. Okay, test case execution, result analysis, bug tracking, and reporting. Okay, so testing is the process for ensuring quality of the software and update to the client on periodic basis about the status of the application. Okay, testing is a process for ensuring quality of the software and update to the client on periodic basis about the status of the application. Okay, that is the main process for testing. Okay, and we now will see what is test plan and what is test scenarios and test cases. Okay, so what is test plan? Okay, test plan is a document containing all the project activities under testing. Okay, what is the test plan? Test plan is how we have to cover the testing. Okay, all these things. So okay, we can document all the things in the under the project activities, okay, for testing. Okay, this document will tell us when and what need to be to do by the testing team. Okay, based on this document only, we are going to start activities accordingly. Okay, like what are the technologies we have to use automation or not, we have to use functional testing or not. Okay, how many test cases will happen, like when the when the testing has to be started, and when we have to complete the testing, and what is the deadline to give. Okay, when we have to report the submit to the manager, all these things will be documented in the test plan. Okay. Uh, Test scenarios. Okay, what is test scenario? This is first we have to know about use cases. Okay, use cases are having diagram representation of actors actions involved as per the requirements. Okay, so yesterday when we are talking about the V model, I said about the HLD and LLD, right? You remember? Okay, what is HLD means? High level design document, and LLD means low level design documents. Okay, so using LLD, okay, LLD, what we have, you have LLD will have the specific requirement. Okay, like exactly, okay, what we have to do. Okay, pinch to pinch. Okay, what are the step by step. Okay, how the things, how the application will work, how the module will work, how the feature will work. Okay, so based on the use cases we have to okay, based on the use cases we are having diagram representation of some actions. Okay, so what is scenario means? Scenarios are high level verification points or high level ways of testing the entire application. Okay, we need to derive test scenarios from requirement document and knowledge of all the requirements. Okay, so scenario and login page is a scenario. Okay, and that login page, what are the things we need to cover? Okay, like username, okay, password, okay, submit button, forget password. These are the okay, from scenario means one main perspective, main high level feature, and the under that what are the things that we need to test. Okay, as I said, login page is one scenario that we need to test. Under login page, what are the things we have to test? Like username, password, forget password, submit. These things we have to test, right? This is an example for scenarios. Okay, so here login page is a scenario. Okay. Right. Test cases. What is test cases means? These are low-level verification points which we need to derive from the test scenarios. Okay, test scenarios is like a from point of QAs. It's a test scenario is a HLD, and test case is like a LLD. Okay, there is no mandatory need to derive few test cases. We can derive any number of test cases based on the requirement. Okay, test cases are the only requirements, but చూసి ఉన్నవే రాయాలని లేదు. Okay, if we got more ideas on to test the application, then we can write the test cases. Okay, test cases having some steps. Okay, so I will test case and test case name. Okay, when we start practical, you get to know all these things. Okay, test case name, description, data. Okay, for test case, in order to write a test case, we need to mention these are the things. Okay, test case ID means it's a test case one. Test case name. Okay, for what purpose we are writing the test case, for what? So like I said, for login scenario. Okay, for the login page. Okay, we can call it as scenario. Okay, and that what are the things that we need to test? I said we can test username, we can test password, we can test forget password link, right? So here test case name is we are testing. What are the we are going to test? We are going to test the username, right? So test case name is username. Description is validate or test it username. Okay, test data means what are the data that we are going to enter in that field. Okay, in the username field. Okay, Sarafraz. Okay, we are entering Sarafraz name, right? So like surprise is the test data, and actual result is it should accept. Okay, when I enter the name, it should accept, right? That is expected result also. It should match with the actual result. Okay, అక్కడ నేను surprise అని enter చేస్తే it should take it. Okay, that is actual result and expected. Okay, enter చేసిన తర్వాత కూడా అదే ఉండాలి. In case అది ఉండకపోతే we can say it is a bug. Okay, that is a different topic we can talk in the next practical session. Okay, so test case is having some unique things. What are the unique things? Test step description, test case ID, expected result, actual results. Okay, and also these will vary from different company to company. Okay, so every company will have only these things. Okay, there might be can add some different. Okay, there may not be have test data, there may not have description. It depends on the company to company, but whatever I have given the six, right? These are common for, these are the minimum common data points that we need to consider while writing the test cases. Okay, so test case is a step by step to execute the application. Okay, మనం ఏదైతే ఎగ్జిక్యూట్ చేయాలనుకుంటున్నాం, ఏదైతే టెస్ట్ చేస్తున్నామో అదంతా టెస్ట్ కేస్ రూపంలో మనం we have to write it. Okay, we have to mention it in the test cases. Okay, so what is test case execution means? Here we are going to validate all the low level verification points and going to justify what is the quality of part or entire application. Okay, like based on this, if at all any test case are not meeting expected result, then we have to update issue to the development team. As I said, right, in the, if we suppose if I enter actual surface as a username, okay, and okay, that is the actual result. Okay, expected result. If it is not taking the surface as a name, then we have to mention it is a bug and report to the development team. Okay, like say test case one, test case name mention. Username, test username, test data is సో యాక్సెప్ట్ అంటే సర్ఫేజర్ నేమ్ ఇస్తే ఆ లేబుల్ ఫీల్డ్ అనేది యాక్సెప్ట్ చేయాలి. ఓకే, సర్ఫేజర్ నేమ్ కనిపించాలి. ఓకే, దట్ ఈస్ ఎక్స్పెక్టెడ్ మై రిజల్ట్. బట్ ఇన్ సమ్ కేసెస్ సర్ఫేజర్ ఇస్తే అది యాక్సెప్ట్ చేయలేదు అనుకో, యూ షుడ్ నాట్ సీ దట్, అంటే కనిపించలేదు అనుకోండి, దట్ ఈస్ నాట్ యాక్సెప్టెడ్. ఓకే, హియర్ యాక్చువల్లీ బోత్ షుడ్ మ్యాచ్. ఓకే, యాక్చువల్ రిజల్ట్ ఈక్వల్స్ టు ఎక్స్పెక్టెడ్ రిజల్ట్ అయి ఉండాలి. ఇన్ కేస్ ఇట్స్ నాట్ మ్యాచింగ్, దెన్ వీ హ్యావ్ టు రేజ్ ఎ బగ్ and assign it to the development team. Boss, I am not getting the actual result. Okay, the expected is different we are getting, and we have to mention, and we have to raise a ticket to the development team, and development team will fix that again. Okay.
Yes.
So
Yes.
once development team fixes issue, then again they will update to the testing team, so that we need to test again the same feature whether it is working according to the requirement or not. Like way we have to test. Okay, so don't confuse now. Okay, while you start working on the test cases, you will get to know more. Okay, next, status reports. Status reports means based on the above test case execution, we need to update to the client through daily status reports for the update daily activities and weekly status report for the update of the weekly activities. Okay, based on these reports only, client will understand what is the stability of the part or entire application. Okay, every day complete service based on we have to update the status testing status to the client daily basis or weekly basis. Okay, some clients will expect weekly basis, some clients will expect daily basis. Okay, before leaving to the home, okay, we have to mention to the client that boss, today we have tested so and so features and we found these many bugs. Okay, these many we have reported. Okay, and weekly also, coming to weekly, okay, this week we have tested this so and so application and we have found 5 bugs, and out of 5 bugs, okay, 2 bugs has been fixed by the development team. So now we have only 3 bugs for the model. Okay, we have to update in a email format, or there is some templates will be given by the organization. Okay, based on that we can report to the client. Okay, if we consider for the product based company, we have to report to the project manager, not to the client, because we are for product we don't have any clients. Okay, right? based on the test case execution only, if we have done with all the test cases and there is no more number of defects open, then we can deliver 100% quality software to the client. If we are able to do all these activities as per the test plan, then we can say we are giving quality software to the client in time, okay, and on budget, okay. If we are ready with the test plan, then only we can deliver quality product to the customer only. If we are not ready with the test plan, then no use of writing test cases or no use of testing the testing and all. Okay. For everything, we have to go for a plan. Okay. Even man, if you want to go for a picnic, also will have some plan, right? First, we
Yes.
have to start from here and we have to carry these things and all, right? So based on that only we will plan, right? So like that only in testing also we have to make sure the test plan is very important. How to create that also. Okay.
Yes.
This will taken care by the test architects or test managers. Okay. Okay. And while test planning, the test managers or test architects will have schedule a meeting with the entire testing team, and based on the discussion points, they will prepare a test plan. Okay. Test plan for preparing the test plan, it won't take 1 hour, 2 hours. Okay. It can take maximum 1 to 2 days. Okay. It's not an easy to prepare a test plan. Okay. We have to think thoroughly, and then that's why it will take minimum of 1 to 2 days of time to prepare the only test plan. Okay. Um, so also, you guys will hear about some verses QA, QE, or QC, right? So when you are applying any jobs in Naukri or anything for related to, you will heard about these things, okay? QA and QE or QC, okay? So now we should know about these things also, okay? Okay. Normally testing team will call as a quality QA, okay? Quality assurance, okay? QA means quality assurance. QA, it is a process. Okay, let me give me an example. So here, in order to develop software, okay, we need all the steps like requirement analysis, design, coding, testing, and then deployment or release to the market, right? These are the steps we follow during software development. So here testing phase, okay, now here in V model, if we observe one side is verification, right? As I said, one side is verification, right? And other side is validation, right?
Validation.
So both are like testing only, right? Verification is also testing only, and validation is also a
Yes.
testing. But the difference is verification done on documentation side and validation is done on application side, software application side. This is the only difference. But overall, the verification and validation is done as a testing part only, right? So here, each and every phase in SDLC, once the design is done, then testing will start, right? And then development and then deployment. So testing people will wait till all the previous stages is completed, right? So any stages, I work testing team and wait just to test the software application. Okay, that is okay. That is the one of the disappointing SDLC process. But when we model for each and every phase is there is a kind of testing, like in requirement we'll do testing, design phase we'll do testing, okay, coding also. Sometimes if we automation they also do the testing, okay. We have a testing in it, and also deployment also we have to test it. So here in every phase we'll do testing. So the chances of coming issues is very less, right? Otherwise, without doing any testing, any phase, okay, then is the main phase like testing found many issues, okay, and we will rewrite the coding and requirement will be a big problem. So to reduce that in the latest models, okay, latest models means Agile and V models, okay, every phase has a testing. So here quality assurance means talks about the complete process, okay, complete software development process. QA is a process oriented and QC involves the actual testing, okay. QA is a process oriented and QC involves in the actual testing in the software. So QA will involve in the entire process, okay, in each and every process, okay. We do certain testing that comes under QA, okay. QA అంటే ఏంటి, సో మొత్తం రిక్వైర్మెంట్స్ నుంచి డిప్లాయ్మెంట్ వరకు టెస్ట్ చేసే ఫేసెస్ అన్ని ఉంటాయి కదా, మొత్తం వెరిఫై చేస్తాం కదా. ఇట్స్ విల్ see the process, okay, are we following the correct process or not, in from each starting to end, okay. That is QA process, okay, they will call QA. and QC is actual testing. Okay, in the validation part. Okay, in V model, when the validation part. Okay, we are doing some system testing, UAT testing, coding testing, right? Unit testing, test. That is QC. Okay, QC mainly focus on the testing part. Okay, it is validation the software by providing different kinds of inputs and capturing the outputs, whether it is working according to the customer requirement or not. That will be taken care about the QC. Okay, so QA is a process related and QC is testing part. Okay, actually testing. Okay, actual testing of software. So QC is purely related to testing, and the QA is purely related to the complete process, whether we are following the process or not. Okay. Now QA is for building the quality. Okay, QA is building for the quality. So why QA is required is to build a quality. So they will do define the process. QC will implement the process. Okay, QA will define the process. ఏం చేయాలి ఏమేం చేయాలి అన్నది దే విల్ లుక్ ఇన్ టు దట్ ప్రాసెస్. క్యూసీ విల్ ఏం చేస్తామా అన్నది అదే చేస్తాం కదా, టెస్టింగ్ చేసేదాన్ని ఇంప్లిమెంట్ చేసేది. ఏదైతే డిఫైన్ చేస్తామో అది ఇంప్లిమెంట్ చేసేదాన్ని క్యూసీ అంటారు. ఓకే, క్యూఏస్ ప్రాసెస్, దే విల్ డిఫైన్ ద ప్రాసెస్ హౌ టు టెస్ట్. ఓకే, క్యూసీ విల్ ఇంప్లిమెంట్ ద ప్రాసెస్. ఓకే, బై ఎగ్జిక్యూటింగ్ ద టెస్టింగ్. ఓకే, nowadays we are here. Okay, కానీ బట్ జనరల్ we call it as a QA only. Okay, nowadays QA is the part who is doing all these things. Okay, process implement చేయడము and define చేయడము, everything is done by the QA only. Okay, ఏమంటారు, కాలానుగ్రహంలో కాలగర్భంలో కలిపిపోయినట్టు QC అనేది ఒక వేరేగా కలిసిపోయింది. బట్ QA and QC will mainly follow in the pharma industries. Okay, pharma industry side నుంచి quality control అనేసి, quality assurance అనేది there is groups ఉంటాయి. I don't know మీరు ఎవరికైనా ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్ ఉందో లేదో తెలియదు కానీ. ఓకే, సో క్వాలిటీ అష్యూరెన్స్ అంటే వాళ్ళని ప్రాసెస్ డిఫైన్ చేస్తారు. ఓకే, ఇవన్నీ వచ్చేవి, ఇవన్నీ ఇలా టెస్ట్ చేయాలని చెప్పేసి క్యూసీ వాళ్ళకి ఇచ్చేస్తారు. క్యూసీ వాళ్ళు ఏం చేస్తారంటే అది చెక్ చేస్తారు. ఓకే, ఇవన్నీ కరెక్ట్ గా వర్క్ అవుతున్నాయా లేదని దే విల్ టెస్ట్ దట్. ఓకే, సో దే విల్ కి సర్టిఫై. బట్ కమింగ్ టు సాఫ్ట్వేర్ ఇండస్ట్రీస్కి వచ్చేసరికి బోత్ విల్ ఇంక్లూడ్ యాజ్ సేమ్. ఓకే, క్యూఏ వాళ్ళే అన్ని చేసుకుంటారు ఇప్పుడు రైట్ నౌ. ఓకే, ఇట్స్ ఇన్ క్లబ్బింగ్ ఆఫ్ క్యూఏ అండ్ క్యూసీ. ఓకే, okay, what is actual term is QA is to define the process and QC is will implement the process. Okay, clear? Okay, nowadays we are hearing about one more word is QE, quality engineer. Okay, most of the job in search engines are asking for QE. Okay, if you have more than 3 years experience, okay, okay, in testing, okay, they will ask QE role. QE means quality engineer. What the QE is the main role of developer is to develop the software application, right? So let's say this is our software. Okay, మన బ్యాంకింగ్ అప్లికేషన్ అనుకుంటాం కదా ఎవ్రీ టైమ్, బెటర్ అండర్స్టాండ్ దిస్ ఈజ్ ఎ బ్యాంకింగ్ అప్లికేషన్ అనుకుంటాం. ఓకే, సో developer will write the code to develop the software, and here what is the tester will he will do is, even if manual tester what manual tester will write, he will write the test cases, will execute the test cases and report the bugs. So all these activities are done by the testers. Okay, manual testers. So again the testers are two types of testers. One is testers are, we have two types of testers. One is manual and the other is automation. Okay, two types of testers. Okay, so manual testers will understand the requirements, they add the test cases, they execute the test cases, everything will be manually, right? Manual testers అంటే మనము ఓకే ఏమేమి చేస్తామో ఎవ్రీథింగ్ మాన్యువల్ గా చేస్తాము. మనం ఏం చేస్తాం, విల్ read the requirements, we'll start the test plan, we'll start the writing the test cases and we'll execute the test cases, we'll report the bugs, we'll generate the report. Everything will be manual, right? And automation testers will do whatever the test case written already, they will write an automation code for those test cases and execute through automation script, and everything is automatically, and they will also write the code like they are also developers only. Okay, all కూడా కోడ్ ఎలా రాస్తారు, డెవలపర్స్ పాయింట్ ఆఫ్ వ్యూ లోనే రాస్తారు. ఓకే, కానీ వీళ్ళు ఎప్పుడు రాస్తారు కోడ్, మనం వీఆర్ ద టెస్ట్ అంటే మాన్యువల్ టెస్టర్స్ whenever they are ready with the test cases. మన టెస్ట్ కేసెస్ ఏదైతే రాస్తామో 100 టెస్ట్ కేసెస్ రాసామనుకో, they will write the automation script for 100 టెస్ట్ కేసెస్. ఓకే, మన 100 టెస్ట్ కేసెస్ రాయడానికి మనం 2 days తీసుకుంటే, వాళ్ళు 100 టెస్ట్ కేసెస్ ఆటోమేషన్ చేయడానికి కనీసం 30 days తీసుకుంటారు. ఓకే, బట్ వాళ్ళు 30 days తీసుకున్నా సరే, వన్స్ దే హ్యావ్ క్లిక్ ఆన్ ద బటన్, ఆల్ ద టెస్ట్ కేసెస్ విల్ ఎగ్జిక్యూట్ ఆటోమేటికల్లీ. బట్ మనం ఎన్ని రోజులైనా సరే మనం యూ హ్యావ్ టు ఎగ్జిక్యూట్ మాన్యువల్లీ ఓన్లీ. ఓకే. సో automation team, okay, they will also teach the developers only. So developers will write the code to develop software, and automation team will write the code to test the software. Okay, both almost write the codes only, but there is difference. Developers will called as developers, programmers. Okay, means they are engineers to the software for developing the software. Okay, so testers also developing the code to test the software. So that's why they call them as quality engineers. Okay. All the automation testers will come under the QE only. Sorry. So the developers will write the code to develop the software application, and the automation testers will write the code to test the సాఫ్ట్వేర్ అప్లికేషన్. వాళ్ళు డెవలపర్స్ ఏం చేస్తారు, డెవలప్ చేస్తారు, మనం కోడ్ రాసేది కూడా టెస్టింగ్ చేయడానికి కోడ్ రాస్తాం. ఓకే, బట్ ఫర్ ద సేమ్ పర్పస్ ఓన్లీ. Here Q and QC are similar. What they will do, they will define the process and they will execute the testing. Okay, టెస్ట్ ఎలా చేయాలి, ఎట్లా చేయాలి, ఎక్కడ నుంచి చేయాలి అన్నది ఆ QE వాళ్ళు చూసుకుంటే QC వాళ్ళు they will execute that. Okay, both are manuals only. Okay, QE and QC will comes under manual, and QE will comes under the automation. Okay, they will write the code for the test cases to execute automatically. Okay, they will write the code for test cases. Okay, they will write the code for the generation of report, they will write the code for the bugs. Okay, unitly code master. Okay, once it's a one-time job. Okay, but when the automation will come into picture means, if the application is study అంటే మొత్తం end to end application అయిపోయింది, రెడీ అయిపోయిన తర్వాతే automation team will comes into picture. Until then, manual testing application complete ప్రతి module. Okay, end to end login page, transactions, okay, address updates, statements, okay, ఇలా అన్ని ప్రతి మాడ్యూల్స్ కంప్లీట్ అయిపోక కంప్లీట్. ఓకే, మనం రిలీజ్ కి ఇంకొక 2 months రిలీజ్ ఇచ్చేస్తాం అన్న టైం కి అప్లికేషన్ రెడీ ఉంటుంది చూసారా, at that time automation team will come into the picture. At that time they will write the code. Until then, okay, this 1 year, okay, manual testers only will work on the application. Okay, without manual testers there is no automation. Okay, ఎక్కడికైనా సరే first manual testers ఉంటారు and then only automation. Without doing manual testing there is no automation. Okay, manual testers is the key for the testing team. Manual testers లేకపోతే ఏ టెస్టింగ్ జరగదు, ఈవెన్ సెక్యూరిటీ టెస్టింగ్, పెర్ఫార్మెన్స్ టెస్టింగ్, నథింగ్. ఓకే, ఇట్ షూర్ manual testing is the base, it's a pillar అంటాం కదా. So that is the manual testing. Without that, no automation, nothing. Okay, no security, no IoT testing, no ETL, nothing. Okay, everything is a manual. Okay, manual చేసిన తర్వాతే they should come. Okay, that is about the actually I have okay, let me stop recording for a minute.